So I decided to stop being a lazy bitch and just fucking go for it, okay? Welcome to I Needed a Hobby. My name is Corey, and I needed a hobby. And here I am. I have never been more excited for someone to hear my voice and see my face as I am today. It is March 14th, Pi Day, and I've officially decided to do the things that I've been talking about doing but never put forth into action, and this podcast is one of them. So, excuse me. Welcome to listening to me talk about whatever the fuck I want. That's what I get for trying to steal D'Angelo Wallace's intro. That's what I get. It gets me in the butt every time. But welcome to my podcast. I have a lot of downtime and I really don't do anything with it. And so I needed a fucking hobby. And I've gone through like a list of different things that I've attempted to do and failed at and just didn't stay consistent with. Consistency for me will be my biggest fucking downfall. On top of, like, I'm a jack of all trades, but a master of none. Guess my sign. And that consistency's been like my biggest fucking downfall. And so I've doing something on social media, something I've been wanting to do. I didn't necessarily know what platform I wanted to put it in. I'm not good enough with typing words, so Twitter was not for me. I cannot convey my witty thoughts in a way that would be funny through text. Social media, not really like or Instagram, excuse me, not really like a picture taking person. I take a bunch of fire ass selfies. They don't make it anywhere but my phone or my boyfriend's inbox. Snapchat, who the fuck's gonna watch that? You know, who posts on Snapchat? I do, but like it's not worth watching. And like YouTube, I thought about doing YouTube, but I can barely remember to bring my phone with me when I leave the house, let alone pull out a camera to film what's going on in my life. And all I do is go to work and I come home, and that was not gonna work for me. Doing story times, that seemed like really cool, but obviously it's really not like a trend on YouTube right now. And two, it just really, certain formats that I tried to play with just really didn't fit me. And I felt like the best thing that would fit me, my personality type, and what I want to do and accomplish was podcasts. Because sitting down and talking is one of the things that I'm comfortable with. And I felt like a podcast was one of those things where we can like sit around the table, shoot the shit, talk about a bunch of random stuff. Also to not be so goddamn serious. Like I get on Twitter and everybody's angry. I get on Facebook and everybody's angry. And like this heavily PC culture that we live in is really fucking annoying. And I feel like it would be cool to bring a different perspective, my perspective, into the mix and into the conversation bowl. And even if 5 people watch it, I don't care. Like I'm here and it's just going to be me and the 5 people walking out, you know? So this is my hobby now. Welcome. On this podcast, I'm really just going to be kind of talking about just like a variety of different topics, from either like true crime or whenever my boyfriend and his friends are on, they'll be talking about like sports and stuff. We'll be talking about pop culture. We'll be talking about like personal growth. Just a bunch of different shit that comes to mind that I really want to talk about. And I want it to feel more of like, depending on like where you're from, your culture, but it's like, you know, when you're like sitting around the table with a group of friends, you're just shooting the shit. Like that's really what I wanted this to feel like. And that is the atmosphere that I'm going to try to convey. So I've gotten kind of like my basic necessities to get started. I have my microphone, I got my camera, my ring light. I will definitely be doing different things like upgrade my background, try to add some changes, personalize it to make it even more me, and get it started. My goal is to post 2 episodes a week. You can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. The audio and visual, the audio and visual version will be on YouTube. And then of course you can find the audio versions on the other 2 platforms, Spotify and Apple Music. And yeah, like I really just want to do something that allows me to be able to have fun, be creative in my own way, and express who I am. And then also to kind of give like a window into the beautiful people that I have in my life, just to have some fun and kind of break up a lot of the seriousness that's been happening. Like 2020 was a shit show. And 2021's been kind of fucking weird, but this is the year, like I said, to do the things that I've been talking about and put no action behind. So yeah, this is where we are. Um, yeah, like I'm really fucking excited. And if you ever come across my voice or if you ever come across my face and you see this video, take this as a sign. Somebody who right now has 0 people watching this, I'm talking to a room of 0, party of 1 here, to do whatever the fuck it is that you want to do, especially if it's benefiting you mentally, emotionally, and helping you grow into the person that you want to be. And if you have anybody around you who doesn't agree with that, who doesn't want to support that, fuck them. And if you're the person who's holding yourself back, get your shit together. But yeah, like I said, that's really about it. Like, let's have some fun. Let's shoot the shit. If you ever have any like ideas of comment or like topics that you want to talk about, leave them in the comments, especially if you're on YouTube. And yeah, so my name is Corey again, if you do not know. So this week, I really wanted to talk about like searching for inner peace and inner love, because that's been really my main focus within myself for the past like year and a half. At the end of 2019, probably like mid-end of 2019, I had made the decision to start cutting people out of my life who didn't benefit me, like mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or financially. Like those were the 5 categories that you had to hit in order to be able to stick around. And through the process of doing that, like I ended up having to cut quite a few people off, even some family. And it was honestly worth it. Like I did that shit, got to a beautiful relationship. It's healthy. We still get on each other's nerves, but it's fucking healthy. And it's just, my life has really pretty much been like flourishing and prospering ever since then. Oh yeah, get your drinks, 21 plus. Get your joints, 21 plus. And let's keep pushing. But anyways, it was like the moment I did that, it kind of like cleared out the airways almost in my personal universe. And I am a big believer that you have to teach the universe, or like, let's say if you're a religious person, you can have to like teach God in a loose sense, lack for better words, of like how you want to be loved and how you want to be treated. Because the once you stop settling for things that don't equate to what you're wanting, and the moment you stop entertaining those, the things that you don't want really stop popping up after a while. The moment you say it out loud, or the moment you make the mental decision that you're wanting to cut out toxicity in your life, you'll kind of go through like some tests in the beginning just to make sure that that's something that you're actually in the position to do. And then after that, you'll really just kind of start to see your life flourish. Like you cut out the bullshit and all the beauty shows, you know? And it's so nice. And even though like we've been in a pandemic and we've lost 500 plus thousand lives, we've definitely gone through like a bunch of social changes that's affected a lot of different areas in people's lives. Like I'm very blessed and thankful to say that I've managed to thrive through it, through the chaos, you know. And I'm really hoping that whoever's listening to this has been able to do the same thing. And every one of the unfortunate people who have had to go through like different trials and tribulations, whether that's losing a family member that you're close with, or losing friends, or even like financial struggles, like I hope that you one day, if not now, understand that is just a bump in the road for you to get over, to go towards a greater blessing or to get something better in your life. It's all just kind of like a lesson. You will never get put through you would never get put through something that you're not strong enough to come out of. And there's not one situation that you've been through before that you haven't come out of, you know, and it's just one of those things that you have to keep in mind. And also too, just that quickly, I lost my train of thought. If it's important, it comes back. But yeah, like I said, if there's any topics that you have in mind that you want to see from me, please let me know. Reach me in the comments. My business email will be linked in all the descriptions, so feel free to hit me with topic suggestions there. And I look forward to seeing you guys later this week. I'm going to shoot for Wednesday, but don't be mad if it's Thursday, and don't be mad if it's next Monday. But I love you. Stay blessed. Remember that time is an illusion, but the need to wash your belly button is not. And I'll catch you later. So I realized in the process of filming, or excuse me, editing, that I forgot to include some type of like transition from one clip to the other. when it came to getting this ready for my other channel. The end of the podcast episode, the introduction to the podcast episode, is done. And the next clip is really just going to be me addressing the few people who watch me on this channel, um, to possibly go check out the new one. And I'm really excited, and I hope you join the journey. Bye bye. So I just wanted to go ahead and include this in at the end of the video, for my first channel that I had started and was posting on, just to let the few people over on this channel to go follow the new one. It's called I Needed a Hobby, and on that channel I will be posting my podcast episodes. I may still continue to post on this one. I'm not sure just yet. If I do, it'll be a different type of content than the one I post on the new channel, I Needed a Hobby. But I'm really excited to start this new journey and actually put forth the energy, effort, and time to get it done. And so I will be posting on that new channel, I Needed a Hobby, twice a week. New episodes go out twice a week. Hopefully there'll be more as I start to get more consistent and into this. It's very new and exciting for me. So I do find myself, I probably will find myself, playing around with this more and probably more intrigued into the style of content, podcasting, I mean. And I'm really excited, and I hope that you guys go over and check out the new channel, I Needed a Hobby. And yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, I will be posting on the new channel, I Needed a Hobby, twice a week. I'm not sure what I will be doing with this channel. It may stay just kind of like my channel, kind of like fuck around on. I'm not sure yet. But like I said, I'm really excited to start putting these plans and ideas that I have in my head into action. And I hope that you follow along with me. Goodbye.